I want to give you a working demo of the Nice Touch app. So easy, you can do it with one hand. The app works with your existing edit app. So I'm using Resolve, but it could just as easily be Final Cut or Premiere. It sort of doesn't matter, like it's going to work with the API to do it. So it's doing the same task, but it's using your existing tools, which is great. So you open it up and you've got your project manager, and it knows that I'm working in this project already. It's like always linking to your editor. So we can see that it's Nice Touch launch video. We've got a brief that we fed in. The brief can be created dynamically as well. If you pull in like rushes and maybe like transcripts of meetings that you've had or documents or emails or anything, it doesn't really matter. You just pull it in and it'll recognize like what you're trying to achieve basically. Then we go over to our video analyzer, and this is like a very important part to the process, and it'll sort of happen in the background, but essentially what you do is you say like which video files that you're going to use with this. I'm going to use this one that we recorded. It's like a sort of 20-minute shoot that we did of just like reading from AutoCue and stuff for our launch video. So I'll load that in and I'll start the analysis. And what this will do is it will kind of send it off to our servers. It'll analyze it and it'll create a transcript. And in the future, it will also analyze like visuals within there as well. Cool. So it's analyzed it. We can see there's a summary. I won't like read through all of it, but essentially it's kind of like done a summary and a transcript of that file that we can now use. We know that it's done. We can move on. So what we'll do is go into here, and maybe this is like halfway through a project. We can see there's already an existing timeline in here and there's a blank one. So let's ask the AI about the project. You can take that and then I can type. Yeah, this is like extra level of difficulty. So I've said, okay, tell me about my current project, and it will go and it will see that Resolve is open or Premiere or whatever it may be, and it will analyze it, or it will kind of run a bunch of stuff on it and work out what's going on. Cool. So it's completed there. It's quite a lot of stuff to read through, but kind of we'll present this in a nicer way. This is all very temporary, this like UI stuff. Right, we've got Resolve running, version 20. This is the project name. We've got 2 timelines in there. This is what they're called. And then this is the details. It's Cooksey and Paul doing a launch video. It knows that from the brief. And then it looks like you might want to switch to your Nice Touch timeline OG, which likely contains your main footage. So it's recognized actually that we have an existing timeline in here, which is one that I did before manually before we even started the app. But actually we don't want to use that one. We wanted to make a new rough cut. So let's create a new rough cut based on the brief. So we'll set it and it'll go away and it'll look at the transcript, it'll look at the project that you've currently got open, and then it'll work from that. Okay, so we've got our edit. Chaos. Let's see what we got.
Hi, I'm Cooksey. And I'm Paul.
There we go, we got that.
Which is to do their best work. Faster, better, and easier.
It's made an edit. It's made it just over sort of 2.5. Well, it's about 3 minutes long, which is maybe slightly longer than we wanted it to, but that's not a problem. We can go in here. We can say, okay, this is good, but I need it under 2 mins. Please, one-handed typing, and we'll get it to do the thing. Cool, there we go. So we've got a new edit.
Hi, I'm Cooksey. And I'm Paul.
Oh, that's laggy, but anyway.
Faster, better, and easier. But first, a bit of history. We both cover.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, I'm going to ask it for the next stage is to do some punch-ins, because we shot it with one camera, only got one angle, one has some variety, and usually I'd go in and animate that and punch in, punch out, all that stuff. But we can get that to do it for us. So let's do the thing. Let's say add some punch-ins. Cool. So it's done that. It's actually told us like what it's done, 10%, 12%, all that. So let's see what we got. Out a bit, in a bit, out a bit. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I would do, is just to add some variety, like, you know, tighter, looser. It's pretty up and running. Like, it won't be long before people can test it out, like give it a spin, use it for some projects. It can do lots of stuff. Like, I mean, it's all kind of AI based. So it's not designed to kind of do the creative bit for you. It's there to kind of like speed up. So now I could go in and add B-roll, add music, sound effects, all of that stuff. I mean, maybe some of that will come in the future as well, but that will just be based on feedback. It's also multi-language kind of by default as well. So currently it's working in English, but it could just as well work in any language that the AI support. It doesn't really matter from our perspective. So French, German, Spanish, Japanese, whatever it is, like the analysis tools will work the same. The natural language interaction will work the same. All of the prompts will work the same. So yeah, I'm excited to show everyone. And as soon as it's ready, then you can go and use it. But in the meantime, sign up on the site, join the waitlist, and I'll keep you posted.